You're back in Double A. You made it to Triple A last year. Are you a little surprised maybe that you didn't get that promotion or didn't stick up at Triple A after the season you had?
It, I did have an end of the year meeting. It's business. They got guys up there. It's business. It kind of is what it is. It's out of my control to an extent, but that's just kind of the way it is. But I'm happy to be back in Pensacola. What a great city! What a great place to play. Great people, great coaches. But like I said, it's just kind of business, and that's what they explained to me.
What are your expectations now entering back in Double A with the Wahoos, maybe personally and then for the team?
For me, I'd love to, of course, repeat as being an all-star. That was fantastic last year. I really was gracious that they voted me that honor. But other than that, I would just like to polish my game and become more of a big leaguer than I am right now. I'd really enjoy progressing my game to a level that potentially I could make the opening day roster next year or even debut this year. But again, that's just up to me and how well I'm going to perform this year.
I wanted to just follow up quickly. I think the last one for me. Entering spring training, we spoke about I think the day before full squad before we reported. We spoke a little bit. What were some things maybe that you didn't think you had to work on entering spring training that you came out of knowing now that that's something you have to work on and polish just so you could continue having the success you're having through your minor league career and then eventually the majors?
Well, for me, I know one of the things that I've been trying to get better at is just being better on the bases. One, defensively, of course, learning that new position, but being better on the bases, whether it be maybe stealing a couple more bases, maybe being able to go first to third more easily, maybe scoring from first every single time versus maybe, 3 out of the 4 times, doing something like that. I lost maybe 10 pounds this offseason. And so I feel like I haven't lost any power, but I feel like I've gained quite a bit of speed. So I'm hoping to utilize that this year and become more of a threat on the base pass.
Rule changes. You saw them in spring training, the pitch clock, bigger bases, ban of shift. What were your thoughts on those? And I think you saw some of those in AAA as well.
I love it. I think it's great for the game and it's great for progressing. Everybody loves a nice 2 hour game. I think it's great. Especially I think the Marlins last night they played what an hour and 50 minutes, 49 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
But the bigger bases is fantastic for me at first base. I don't feel like the base runner's almost going to step on me every single time. I think stealing bases is going to be easier. And I also think for me as a lefty, the no shift rule has been, I very much benefit from that, not having the 4 hole open. The pitch clock, of course, I played with it ever since the fall league, and I think it's fantastic. Especially, it just speeds up your routine and speeds up your rhythm just a little bit quicker.